the highlights are going to show you familiar winners. Here's what it looked like at High Point, round 4 of the Pro Motocross Championship, all part of the SMX World Championship. Hayden Deegan took a defeat last week. Could Jet Lawrence keep his string alive in the 450 class? Well, off the gate, it was a good start for Jorge Prado, but Jet able to get the early lead.
Yeah, we've been talking about Jorge needs to find that confidence. Maybe a start would do that, but it obviously didn't. But it was Jet Lawrence out front getting around him, and then it was Justin Cooper, which was our fastest qualifier, making his way around Jet Lawrence early in the race. But as quickly as he was there, Jet Lawrence got back out front, and then the kid would put down some laps. And it was Aaron Plessinger, after seeing that, he wanted to go after Jet Lawrence after last weekend being so close in that first moto. Maybe AP was a little bummed on the weather, but he wanted to get some action. Then Hunter Lawrence went after Justin Cooper. Justin had a opening few laps, a couple of rough opening laps with these guys getting around, continued attacking him. And then, yeah, then the race was going on. Then it was my brother getting cross-rided. Yeah, that is real. That's not a rag dog, even though it looked like it. Tough break for Malcolm, getting handlebar to the chin, ended up with some stitches. Then it was the moment of the race. Jet Lawrence was out front, cruising, stalled the motorcycle. He said he had too much weight on the bike. If you believe it or not, he stalls it, ends up letting his older brother go by, but none to be denied. That number 18 took a couple corners to relax, got it back going, and this kid was just, once he got going, man, no one can stop him today as he makes his way for second place around his brother.
And not done, going after Plessinger for the lead.
Yeah, Aaron did a good job at actually holding Jet back for a few laps. Jet was making a few mistakes, but once that 18 saw the opportunity to make the pass for the lead, man, he did. And they were just so strong today. And Hunter was like, well, why not? I don't want to be the only brother that's not up there as well. Let's get it. Father's Day present. Let's go 1-2 for old daddy out there. And then Hunter Lawrence looked pretty good today, which is a good sign for the HRC Honda guys and Hunter Lawrence moving forward. But it was Jet Lawrence getting number 1. But first victory today, Moto 1, back on top again.
That would loom large for Moto 2. Now, you didn't see much of Eli Tomac in those highlights. Moto 1, he was 5th. A decent start for him. It's actually going to be Justin Cooper and Hunter Lawrence battling for the lead. Cooper, Webb, Freddie Noren, Bryce Shelley, bunch of other riders down, but here's the big move. Tomac strikes at the same moment the rain comes down on the 3.
Yeah, Eli sensed that the storm was brewing, and he knew, you know, we talked to Katie in between the motor. She talked to the Star Race, and they were a little puzzled on what happened because Eli had the fastest lap time, was able to get close to Justin Cooper, couldn't make anything to do with it. So Eli came out this second moto, beast mode. It looked like he came out with a little bit of determination because once he was out front, he was able to get a gap on Hunter Lawrence, which did a good job at running second, but nobody was catching that number 3. Aaron Plessinger, super happy that it was raining, maybe not happy in a little bit as he's going to lose his goggles, but overall in the beginning part, Aaron had a good pace to run 3rd for a long time. Then it was Jet Lawrence just slowly making his way up through the field. Not the best start, but no mistakes as he gets around Jason Anderson, just cruising through. And there was a point where he comes by the mechanics area, points at his goggle because he pulls all his tear off, and we were wondering, here it is, points at his goggles, letting those guys know, might need to pull in, but he was still able to continue moving his way up. Justin Cooper goes to pull a tear off, looks up, he's going to see a clear vision of the 18 getting past, and that was going to do him right for the 3rd place overall. But Jet Lawrence wanted a little bit more. He wanted to move his way up, and Aaron Plessinger was up front about 9 seconds ahead of him in that 3rd place. And the reason that's important is because it would change the whole podium outlook if Jet Lawrence would make the pass, which he does. Coming up right here as the lap rider goes down, has to make a maneuver. Aaron Plessinger gets stuck in the rut, literally, with no goggles. Jet Lawrence makes his way around, and that changes everything for the overall, and that would put the 18 with a 3rd place moto finish back on the top step of the podium for another overall victory as Carlos and those guys, KTM gets the pit move of the year. Changed goggles, clean vision, but the only thing he was going to see was a red flag because a lap after that, it was the race was over, red flag, lightning in the area, and then this was your overall winner coming across 3rd place, but another 4th victory of the year, Jet Lawrence. All the things changed, they remain the same, as you said. Take it home, baby. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. We got you one. And Hunter Lawrence, good job for 2nd on the podium. And Eli Tomac rounds out the podium in 3rd place with a 5th and a 1st in that last moto. But it's going to be what could have been for Eli Tomac again.
For just about everybody. They were so close to getting Jet Lawrence again for the overall, but once again, Jet Lawrence with the win, 1-3, edging his brother by 1 point, and Tomac ends up, as you said, 3rd overall.